going on? I'm Rage Force Live Train, and welcome back today, guys, to the channel for some more Assetto Corsa on the console PlayStation 4. This is the very first footage going up on the channel from Assetto on a console platform. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Assetto, and I had to take out that E30 drift spec to the Driftland course. Now, this same car and combination is the most popular setup on PC for late night drifting. Online, you can find a lot of people running this exact same setup to drift amongst the public. Now, I did not see the JDM pack included in the car list on the game, but I did end up seeing the Mustang, and just a quick little wall tap for you guys right there, courtesy of Team Slap with the meme game going strong, man. I like it. Don't stop, man. This shit is too funny. But yeah, I did see the Mustang DLC included in the game, so maybe it's not completely ready. Obviously, this game doesn't even come out for, I think, the end of August or so. So it's got quite some time before it actually hits the public. So I don't know how they were able to obtain this version of the game, but I asked, can I record some of this stuff? They said not a problem. So I immediately went to go and slide, man. And I gotta say, it felt exactly the same as I do on PC. Everything about it, the tire physics, the car itself, the tuning, everything was identical, which is absolutely huge news, I think, to anybody that was still, debating, should I pick up Assetto Corsa? There's been a lot of circuit racing games that have come out for console that, just maybe hasn't really piqued the interest of a lot of people, or, just were kind of flops. Now, to be honest with you, I see this game going very, very far. But there's a catch, though. I feel for that to really happen and for people to really come on over here, specifically the drifting community is what I'm kind of speaking to right now, is that they need more content related to drifting, more kind of drifting related tracks, vehicles, and stuff like that, because the force feedback and the physics in the game are on point. Feels absolutely phenomenal. As you guys can see, I feel just like at home when I'm running online, and I am able to slide the car exactly the same. Let's just say hypothetically they do add in the JDM pack for us at launch. Yes, that'll include a lot more cars for drifting related content, but what if we find an option that will allow us to bring in mods to the game? Now, if they can do that, I think they will single-handedly take over the racing community in terms of a sim style game. Now, not just focusing on circuit racing, because obviously I'm a huge drifter, they do have a drift mode on the game as well too for us. So it's not just circuit racing, they have also left a spot for us for the drifters of the game, because obviously, that's going to be a big chunk. But I feel though, once you guys feel the way the game plays on a wheel, you won't go back. And that has been one of the biggest things. I have loved Assetto for the realism factor on a wheel, how it feels, how it compares to real world driving, the force feedback, the power of it. And I think they have absolutely nailed every one of those points, moving it over to the console version. Now, however, though, if you already own it on PC, I don't see a big reward coming over to the console. If that's your preference, then by all means, but if you're somebody that loves it on PC, you already have the mods and stuff like that, you have all these tracks and cars that you usually run with, you're going to now come back to the console and not have any of those. So it's going to be a very 50-50 way. I just hope, like I said, they just keep adding into the game. They've added in almost the majority of tracks that is, pretty much standard out of the game. I did see some variations from the 1966 versions. I think specifically in Monza they had, not 100%, please don't quote me on those, but yeah, there did seem to be different variations on the few tracks that I did see on the track list. Car list looked about the same as well too, so there wasn't really anything hugely different between this and the PC version. So like I said, it was just literally a copy from the PC, moving it over to the console. But fingers are crossed for special content that will be coming out later, or also the addition to mods. Now, just focusing on the gameplay, this is the best that I could do with what I had at the event. Just kind of put my chest cam on and, pretty much just tilted it up enough to get the screen. I think it looks doable. It's definitely a workable image, just for one video, if you will. But you can see the wheel resistance really fighting on these drifts. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I love about Assetto, is the feel. 110%. That's why I love the game, is the force feedback feel. And I mean, like I said, I can confirm that it feels identical on the console version. However, though, this was actually on a 50% force feedback setting. They had certain settings that they did set to before we, were letting everybody in. 50% force feedback on the game, which, if you jack that up to 100, man, it's going to be crazy. So you have endless amount of force feedback. The curb resistance on the force feedback was set to 100. So the curbs definitely felt very true to life if you did hit them. Obviously, I've never hit a curb before, but I can only imagine, right? Overall, this game is going to be probably one of my favorite go-to games once it does drop for Circuit Racing for the time being. I definitely will be picking this up on the Xbox One. And hope to see you guys online there, man. We're going to be definitely throwing down some tandem sessions here, and I'm just very excited to see what is going to be the future of Assetto on the console moving forward, because we're going to see a lot of people demanding for some more content when the game drops. Thankfully, all of the items that are in the vanilla game on the PC are on the console, including tuning. You have all your tuning options, you have all your different tire compounds as well too, so it's definitely looking very bright ahead for Assetto Corsa on the console. Let me know your thoughts down below. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the drifting gameplay for today. Don't forget to slap that like button. E3 2016, your boy Slaptrain. I'm peace. Oh my god, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Slaptrain, and welcome back, guys.